All right, guys, checking in on the stock market today. It is Tuesday, June 30th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, June 30th. Big day for the S&P 500 bulls and the stock market bulls basically across the board. Most sectors up today. The airlines were basically flat, but most sectors up today, and super important because yesterday I mentioned on my video that for SPY to prove that this daily high or low was going to be set, we would have to break the highs from yesterday. First thing in the morning, zooming into the hourly time frame. First thing we did this morning was continue. This is the first candle of the morning. Basically all green throughout the day. We had a little bit of healthy consolidation in the beginning of the afternoon, and then quickly shot up again back towards session highs. So really, this hourly uptrend has been holding on beautifully for the S&P 500 bulls, and breaking yesterday's highs really cemented this level here at 298 to be set as our daily higher low level. So what I'm saying by daily higher low is our last low was set at 296.74. So we have SPY's high of the bounce of the whole COVID rally is at 323.41. We then drop down to make a low at 296.74. We set a daily lower high below 323. We set that at 315.64. And basically over the last 2 weeks, we've been looking to set a daily high or low, anything above 296.74. So we have our high, our low, our lower high, and today breaking yesterday's highs cemented this level as our daily high or low, and now we're looking up towards resistance at 315.64. So big resistance here at 315.64. Sure, the bulls can just go ahead and break these levels and head back up towards resistance at the all-time, not all-time, but the highs of the COVID bounce. But usually, if there's a lot of space left between this low and this high is a good that's 6%. So we could see SPY go directly from the bottoms, breaking the highs. That'd be like a 7% move at that point. But most likely scenario would be SPY trying to form a daily lower high below 315.64, and then rejecting to form a daily higher low. Anything above 298.93 keeps the bulls in control. That is similar to what we are seeing in a bunch of other names as well. So I'm going to move on to QQQ, which is the tech sector. All right, so QQQ, very similar to S&P 500. Let me delete these lines really quick and go over the equilibrium. Actually, this is not an equilibrium because this was a higher high from here. So QQQ all-time high is set at 251.15. That is the all-time high of QQQ, which is the tech sector ETF. Just like the S&P 500 SPY ETF, the QQQ is the tech sector ETF. So we have all-time highs at 251.15. We have the low that was set today yesterday's candle, but it was set today because we broke yesterday's high. But that's set at 237.35. So resistance for QQQ is 251.15. And tomorrow, that will be the first thing that bulls are looking at in terms of rejection, and bears are going to have to come in first thing in the morning and reject from this level if they're going to take any momentum from the bulls. So QQQ, which is weighted by most of the big tech names like Apple, Google, Amazon, Facebook, going to Apple is a very similar chart. So we have our all-time highs of Apple set at 372.38. We have our low set at 351.28. And now tomorrow, first thing in the morning, we're going to be looking at resistance. We have our high, our low, and tomorrow we'll either be setting a lower high to then reject and form another higher low, or tomorrow we will be meeting and breaking through resistance, setting all-time highs for Apple. Moving on to PENN. PENN is a stock that I've recently reloaded up on. PENN was my best bag of 2020 so far. I made a really good trades off of this $13 level. I rode that shit all the way up, and I've been unloading and reloading ever since. But I was all in cash in terms of PENN before yesterday, and I added some more today as well. But erase this. But PENN is similar to the S&P 500, where we have an equilibrium. We have our highs at $40, low at $27.52. We have a lower high set at $37.43. And we've set this daily higher low by breaking yesterday's highs today at $28.28. So next thing that PENN is looking for in this equilibrium is to form a daily lower high. Anything below 37.43 is a lower high. So we're looking for this move to bounce and reject from 37.43 most likely, and go back to form a daily higher low, and then hopefully shoot up. Tesla. Tesla is a lead bull, like I mentioned yesterday in my video. Now, what does that mean? Basically, Tesla is leading all bulls in terms of its move, because most bullish names are heading into resistance tomorrow, while Tesla has already broken through resistance and is at all-time highs. So super, super impressive move by Tesla. In yesterday's video, I pointed out this equilibrium that most other names are going through now, and we broke. So the bulls are in total control. Daily uptrend intact. Daily uptrend for a while now. So anything above through 937 keeps the bulls in control. It's too late, in my opinion, to jump into Tesla now, but you can jump in on a daily high or low. Any rejection from here on Tesla, we're just looking to form a daily higher low, anything above 937.15. Now moving on to a few commodities. We have XAU USD, which is the gold spot. So gold has been on a tear as well, just over the last week and a half. Gold rose about $60, which is not as volatile as a lot of stocks are, but in terms of gold, gold is at 1781 now, very close to 1800, which would be the highest point in the last decade, the last 11 years or something like that. If I go into the monthly chart, you'll see that we are almost at all-time highs. All-time highs for gold is 1921. Gold is just inching up on $1,800, so that will be a big move for gold. Once we get to 1800, that's going to be very big psychological resistance for gold. But in terms of gold's price action in the shorter term, we have this little daily higher low and higher high. So bulls, anything above 1747, anything above 1747 keeps the daily uptrend intact. A little bit overextended. Daily time frame is almost overbought for RSI. So I wouldn't be getting into any bullish positions now, but pointing out how strong gold has been. And silver as well. Silver lagging a little bit behind gold, but silver had made a huge push earlier last month, so it's kind of equaling out now. But see, gold had made higher highs while silver is inching up on resistance now at 1838. But anything above 1737 keeps, let me get rid of these lines. Anything above 1737 keeps the bulls in control in the daily uptrend. Keep in mind we have resistance coming up 1838. So if we do reject from this level, bulls are just going to be looking for a dip buying opportunity. Looking to form a daily higher low, anything above 1737, to then hopefully bulls want to be pushing back up towards $18.39. So those are the stocks I'm going to be going over today. Not much craziness or volatility in the market today. Pretty much just a continuation from yesterday's moves, but a very good continuation because bulls needed that little sense of confidence going into this week after going down for the last 2 weeks. This is a very good sign that yesterday and today, 2 days in a row, we are pretty bullish, and we have marked those daily higher lows now in a lot of stocks, and now we're just patiently waiting for those resistances to hit and see if we're going to be rejecting from those resistances to form daily higher lows, or if we're going to be smashing through those resistances like Tesla. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm going to be making videos like this every day going over the market. So subscribe so you can get your latest technical analysis videos from me. Also, I have a little group I've been running on the side. It's like a private, well, it's not private. It's open to anyone that wants to join, but it's private in the sense that it's not on social media. You have to sign up on the link and join the group, and that's where I go over more personal things and trades and tips to help you guys that I don't really put on my Instagram. So if you want to join the group, follow the links down below in the description. You can see my Instagram and my group, and I would love to have you. It's a solo mission, so I do this on my own. So yeah, I'd love to have you in the group. Other than that, thanks for tuning in, and see you for tomorrow's video.